So I'll just begin to plan out where the units are going to go. I've been looking at a fridge which is a lot deeper than I thought. It's a 12 volt fridge, about £230. Now if you look from the height, I didn't want to come out this far. So I'll just put this piece in across and we'll have a look. So it is quite deep, but it's not the biggest. It's a 45 litre fridge and a freezer part at the top. It's not as high, it's about 33 high, so I might be able to get a drawer above it, but I didn't want it to come out this far. As you can see, I've done a line here and that's where I wanted the units to be, but can't be having it stuck out. That is just the way it's going to have to be. So I'll have all the electrical stuff there. To the side I'll have the fridge, and then in that corner I'm having a sink, so it'll be a 25 litre and a 20 litre or a 15 litre waste and fresh water. I've had a lot of people saying about being able to access the driver's side, so I've still got the bulkhead. Believe it or not. I was selling it and I had a look on eBay, £100 and 350 quid now, the bulkhead. So I've still got it, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it back in, but I'm going to cut a hatch here to the side and put a flip door on it so I can get in and out to the drivers. And it has a gap up here like a window, so I'm going to put a perspex window in there. I might just leave it open, I'm not too sure yet, just so I can put my hand through, because I'm always leaving stuff in the cabin, and a bit of light can come through that way as well. You know what I mean? I've got this like washing that I've got on here on this net, but that'll be going. I'm going to cut it, spray it white. See, there'll be a hatch here which will twist and I can climb through there, and then there'll be a window there. And that's one of the reasons I've got this here. I was going to do it at an angle, but I'm going to do it like that so I can squeeze round. And plus, when I've got this up here, I can get one of them tables that fold out, so it can be a half outside kind of thing to put drinks on and stuff like that. I'm going to have that lower, then it'll come up so we can have a seat. So I'm getting the wood tomorrow and we'll start building the frame. I was going to do the ply. I was going to ply the doors and ply this and ply that. But I just thought, if I get these units in, I can start storing stuff. I can start putting stuff in them. And then I'll just ply it all at the same time. And that up there, that was supposed to do. And that. So let's get these frames in on this episode, and then we'll go from there. I won't even say what we're going to do, because people are saying what I'm going to do and then I don't do it. So we are definitely doing the frames on this episode. The frames and this thing, grinding and painting and stuff like that, and stuff like this. As you can probably tell, this is the day after. I'm just having a brew to start the day off. Then I'm going getting the wood. Now, I could have got the shell units. I could have bought a kitchen unit. But mounting up the price, and this is a budget build, this is one thing that I do want to build this on a budget, just to show that you can do it. There was something on the forum the other day that somebody said they have £3,500, and people were saying, oh, you just want to convert your car for that, you're not going to get anything. I bought this van for 2,100 and it's not going to cost, the electrics cost about 500 quid, which was the biggest install. That was with the solar and stuff like that. But the cheapest price is to build your own kitchen. So I'm going to get some 2x2 wood, do all the frame, ply for the doors. It won't give that finish of a fitted kitchen like a house kitchen, but it'll work and it'll look okay. And you do see some of these this is a budget build, so it's not going to look like a showroom camper that you do see that are 30 grand, 40 grand. This is going to be done for about 3.5 grand, all in, all inclusive, everything, which is affordable. It's affordable to have a bit of a house on wheels that wherever you go, you're like a tortoise, aren't you? If you think about it. You've got Michelle. I might actually call the van Michelle. Who's that on your back? Michelle. No, wherever you are, you've got your house with you, like a means of living. So if people are struggling a little bit and they look at these campers and I mean, it's £80,000 for a Volkswagen camper. This is going to be better than a Volkswagen camper for 3.5 grand. It won't have the tag on it, but it'll do everything that a Volkswagen can do. It's probably faster than a Volkswagen, to be honest. I've blitzed a couple on motorway. And it's going to be bigger than a Volkswagen camper. But it just doesn't have that look. But a lot of people aren't bothered about the look of something. If it's got the means and the capability to do what these £80,000 campers can do at 3.5 grand. I know what I go for, and that's why I'm doing it. So if you go to a proper lumber yard, 3 lens CB1, 4 point something metres, £6.50. That'd set you back about 40 quid, 50 quid in B&Q. Get to the timber yards. Now, I'm not a moaning shit. I don't like getting the piss took out of me. That's a fair price. Actually, that's a very bargain price. And it just shows you. I mean, remember Marks and Spencer's and Boots and this, that and the other, before the pound shops, you know, the cheaper shops come out. Before that, we were all getting robbed. Then your Home Bargains come out and your B&M Bargains, selling the same product for half the price. But nobody questioned it. Nobody questioned it. Say, hang on, for the last 20 years I've been paying £7 for Head and Shoulders. I can get it for £3. Same with this wood. Same with this wood. People go in B&Q paying 2-3 times as much. Wood is wood. So I'll put these in half. Then I'll have 6 lens at 2.4 metres. The world has got very greedy. It's the same with everything. Profits, making massive profits. Not just a bit of profit, but absolutely huge profits. I work for a company, Forest Electrical. I think in the year, is it 100 billion? No, 100 million they made profits after everything. 100 million. So to me, they should have paid their workers more money, but it didn't. They just wanted profits, profits, profits. The same with everything. I work for myself, and I always advise people to work for themselves, because there's always somebody there gaining profit off you, big profit, where you'll be making a smaller profit. If you work for yourself, all the profit comes to you. And if you're new to the channel, yeah, you will hear a lot of this about how my views on a lot of stuff. My views don't mean they're right, but 6 lens, 2.4 metres, this van, for £6.50. Gonna have a little Google and I'll tell you how much that cost me at B&Q. So B&Q 1.8 meters. These are 2.3, 2.4. For one length, it's £4.80 odd. So yeah, you could work out the maths. B&Q are absolutely pulling your pants down. Don't use them. Go to a proper timber merchant, timber yard, and you'll save yourself so much money. So I'm going to put some rubber trim down the sides. I'm going to file these down now. I've took this ball ripping corner off. That's where my balls will be going past, so it was a sharp edge. So I've rounded that off for safety. Nice and smooth. Wipe your dick on that. So the unit's going to come to here. I'm going to give it another couple of sprays and then get it in the van. Emergency bulkhead. There we have it. Just got to fasten it in proper. Units going across there. I've started with the units. I've got to do the same again of them three. Right, and I've just tried getting through, but there's no chance. So when I do want to go through, I'll have to take that off. Which is straightforward, and then I can get through without cutting myself to ribbons. Like I say, I'm going to get some of this stuff right round there. I'm going to put a blind on that and some kind of door here. We have tools and we have wood, and we are cracking on, and we're going to get these units in. I did get another 2 lengths of batten at £4. I've cut it up, put it in back of the van and walked away. Well, drove away. So what you do, you get a slip and you're supposed to go in and pay for it. So I haven't paid for it, but I will be doing, because they've got my license plate number. It's only £4. And I don't want to get done for it. So once I get this in, I'll pop down. These are more for the floor isn't level, so with these, I can make sure the worktop's level, you see. Solid. So you can adjust that to suit. That's the first one. I'll be doing all the compartments once I get the stuff, the fridge and the waters for the sink. Do a straightish edge with a jigsaw. From the edge of that jigsaw, the outside edge to that blade is 1.5 inches. That's the line I want to cut. So I measure 1.5 inches there, clamp it, 1.5 inches there, clamp it, and then run it tight against the guide. Something like this so you don't get too much rip. There's a bit of rip on there. I've just used a metal blade, just more teeth the better. So just temping this up for now. Done for this video. I'll be getting more of these. This is just a temp. I'm gonna change it for new, and we'll carry on with it. Yeah, the frame's in. Made a start, and it's straight, which is a positive, and it's good. I do enjoy the feeling you get once things start coming back together, and you know you've done it all yourself. You know where you've gone wrong, which can annoy you a bit, but you do get a lot of, it does when you have a good day on it, you can make a lot of progress. It's great instead of doing little bits and bits and bits and bits. So I've got quite a bit done in about 4 or 5 hours, and all I'll be doing on the next video is doing more of it. See it come along, get some more boarding in, and get it looking a bit more like a little house on wheels.